in a generation where everybody wants to get into everybody's business. But the challenge is that it's not that everybody wants to get into everybody's business. It's that this generation wants to let everybody into its own business. I remember I was growing up, and I'm told, whenever something is discussed in the house, I'm told, make sure even your cousins don't know what we talked about. So I'm told to keep some things secret. No wonder Deuteronomy 29:29 says, the secret things belongs to the Lord, and the things that are revealed are for us and our children. No wonder Daniel got a revelation, and Daniel wanted to write it. He said, right? No, he says, seal. It's for yet an appointed time. But we live in a generation where right now I discover, growing up, my parents will say, make sure nobody hears what has just happened. And that's why sometimes growing up, I discover that people find their parents fighting. But nobody, immediately a stranger knocks at the door, and then your parents will just change their facial expression. But the children get something which I didn't get growing up. Growing up, whatever happens in the house, we keep it in the house. But these children today, whenever you say something, they help you broadcast it. In fact, it's so amazing that today, in the world today, when you look at your kids and your daughter asks you in front, or your son asks you in front of people, Dad, can I have this? If you're a Nigerian parent, I'm sorry, I know we have more than 20 different countries in this church, but I came from Nigeria, so let me talk from my Nigerian background. If you're a Nigerian person, a Nigerian parent, you say, sure you can. Growing up, when your parent says, sure you can, and look at you and did like this, you know you better not touch it. But today, look at the daughter, look at my daughter, and she said, Dad, can I have this? Sure you can. She goes for it. And I said, why did you? Later I would say, why? She said, you said I can. That's the society we grow up. Growing up, something's done in the house, stay in the house. Today is the opposite. The world is not even interested in knowing what is happening in your house. But somehow, you made it available. You go to the Facebook page. Now you don't even go to Facebook again. You left Twitter because your parents are on Facebook. Right now it's all the old people that are on Facebook. And Twitter is not really blending because we can't be bound by 140 characters. You have so much to say that 140 characters cannot contain what you have. Then you move to what we call Instagram, and then you discover that some of the elders are joining Instagram. Like the other day I saw my dad say he's on Instagram. My dad, Instagram. I'm not talking about me, Instagram. So you left, and now you're on Snapchat. Snapchat reveals who you are. And so guess what? Some of you are on Snapchat. So growing up, and let me tell parents, your kids, the Snapchat is worse because it's a video. And they display what they are feeling, how they feel. They let the world know. And so it's kind of hard for me not to stay in your business when you yourself make your business open. And I know I say you should tell your neighbor, stay out of my business. But excuse me, you are the one that has invited me into your business. But I've come to tell you this morning that if you want to succeed in life, you must stay out of everybody's business and stay in your business. There's so much happening in the world that you get so much into people's business. So look at your neighbor one more time. Say, neighbor, stay out of my business. I didn't ask you. Just stay out. You say, but I found myself on Snapchat right now as I'm talking. A lot of you are there right now. You see people on their phone in church. You think they are typing? No, they are not. So stay out of my business. But guess what? It's so hard for me to stay out of your business when you invite me into your business through your Snapchat. But guess what you need to do? What I need to do is not just to stay out. Maybe if I'm being invited, then I should determine not to go to your page. If you want to become anything in life, you must learn one thing: focus. Lack of focus is the main thing that stops people from achieving in life. Focus is what takes you from vision and translates it to a mission and gets you to the mountaintop. Without focus, you are never going to make it. The Bible said concerning Peter, unstable. Peter, you're unstable. Everyone that makes it and achieves something in life is because they are stable. They are focused. It's not a gift. It's because they are focused. And it's so hard for this generation to find people fulfilling destiny when they are distracted in so many angles. So many things distract you. You know why? All of a sudden, you see this is happening here. You say, oh my goodness, that's the happening thing. This is happening here. That's the happening thing. This is happening here. That's the happening thing. This is happening here. That's the happening thing. And all of a sudden, you have what we call bipolar. Because you are neither cold nor hot, because you are distracted by so many things. You are distracted by the glitterings, by the things that glitter, by the things that look spectacular. You are distracted by so many things, and then you find out that you have forgotten the reason why you're doing what you're doing. You have forgotten that you've forgotten the reason why you are what you are. Let me tell you, sir, let me tell you, ma, that anyone that has reached to the pinnacle of life is because they have chosen to abandon everything and to focus on one thing. Apostle Paul said, this one thing that I do, forgetting the things that are behind. Look at your neighbor with an attitude and say, neighbor, yesterday ended last night. Focus on today. And a lot of us are so distracted by tomorrow and never do something today. And that tomorrow never comes. Because when you refuse to wake up to the reality of today and focus. You're waiting for tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Because today is the day that God gives you. How you spend it is your gift back to Him. Focus. Shout focus. People that make it in life are people that focus. Shout focus. If you hear the word focus, the lazy people don't like it. Shout focus. People that will be successful are people that will carry this ingredient. Shout focus. Look at your neighbor, say focus. When you can focus, I can guarantee one thing: I can predict your future. Shout focus. When you are defocused, I can guarantee one thing: you are going to the bottom. Shout focus. Look at your neighbor, say focus. If you can focus, I can guarantee you, if you want to be a millionaire, you will be. Shout focus. Some people think that success is luck. It's not luck, it's focus. There's so many things out of it, but I've been talking about so many ingredients to strategy for success. But one thing is success needs is focus. And I'll break it down for you. You said to me, Pastor, I came to this country. I say, yes. I have a desire. Yes. Tell me what you want to become in life. I want to be. Give me a career. Give me a career quickly. I want to be what? Engineer. I want to be an engineer. I want to be an engineer. An engineer is focused on what he or she wants to become. Engineer takes time to become an engineer, especially in a world of competition. If you want to be a star, you must be focused enough on the star and avoid the things that happen around. But guess what? A lot of you start the year with a focus of what you want to be. We're in the month of May. Where are you right now? So many things have come. You know why? Because on your way becoming something in life, the devil introduces other ideas. You told me yesterday that you will become an engineer. And today I met you, you say, what do you want to do? No, I want to become a social worker. Why? Because you discover engineers have to study well. Engineers study hard. And then all of a sudden, you discover that social workers don't have the kind of work that you do. And moreover, when you see them quickly getting jobs, and then you go into social work. Not to say that social work doesn't need focus. Every career needs focus. But I'm saying, and tomorrow when I look at you and I say, what are you doing? No, I have left social work. What do you want to become? Psychologist. But let's even forget about that. Let's forget about career. What about in life? Whatever you want to achieve, you must be focused. If not, you won't achieve it. And this generation is a generation of wandering young people who are having short span on attention. I have a 4-year-old daughter. You can't keep her still in one thing for a very long time. She will leave because she can't sit still. Right now they are teaching the children somewhere. The reason why the children can't be with us is because the children can't still through a 30 minutes message. They can sit still through a 10 minutes video. And that's why videos are taking the team today. So guess what? Because videos understand that you cannot sit there and watch a message of 30 minutes. Guess what is happening? Snapchat decided to do for you to get your attention. Because so Snapchat has been regulated based on your focus span. That's the span you have. So just 3 seconds, you view it and you're out. 3 seconds, you view it and you're out. 3 seconds, you view it and you're out. Lack of focus makes you a failure. I take it again. Lack of focus makes you a failure. Apostle Paul said, this one thing I do, I forget the things that are behind. I strain for the things that are ahead. What is it about this man that has made him become who he is? Apostle Paul is a person who has so much under his cadre. But when he abandoned those things and he focused on the gospel, he said, this one thing I do. My question to you is that, what has God called you to do? Are you dwelling there? Or are you interested in what is happening in other people's vineyard? Let me give you an example. If you are a medical doctor, can you stay in that medicine and avoid wanting to become a lawyer? Let the people in law practice law. There is a saying growing up, jack of all trade. If you focus on so many things, the best you can be is average on them, not be a star. I'll give you another example. Sports. Have you seen people growing up and you hear the word in high school, in elementary and high school? They can do everything. When it's sprint, they can sprint. When it's volleyball, they are there. When it's basketball, they are there. When it's soccer, they are there. When it's American football, they are there. When it's field hockey, they are there. When it's ice hockey, they are there. When it's everything, they are there. Have you seen people like that? And people normally talk about them. Oh, they are talented. But that's only at elementary and high school. When you get out of high school, you can only pursue one thing. Because there is somebody called Usain Bolt. Can Usain Bolt play basketball and be a champion? Oh, talk to me, somebody. There's somebody called Serena Williams. Can Serena Williams go and become a master in championship of chess right now? There is somebody called Dwayne. He's not the best in basketball? Who is the best right now? Okay, let me tell you that all the champions of all great times in basketball. Michael Jordan. Nobody has beaten Michael Jordan's record, sir. Nobody has beaten Michael Jordan's record. Is this guy that is at that Cleveland? No, not Cleveland. This guy that retired recently, Kobe, that almost was getting there. Nobody has beaten Michael Jordan's. If you know anybody that has beaten Michael Jordan, I'm dropping this mic right now. Tell me, who is it that beat? So, okay, let's go to American football. Since you guys want to. How many Super Bowls did this guy win? Who is the greatest? Tom Brady. In spite of all the things that has happened, he still won. In spite of the mess of the media, Tom Brady still. So my question to you is this: does Tom Brady, is he good at basketball? What is he good at? One thing I know how to do. I want to ask somebody a question. What is it that you know how to do and you can do it very well? Can I talk to some Nigerian parents? Oh, I'm sorry. This morning I'm hard on Nigerians. Because a lot of them just feel that they need to get the children to do what they want to do rather than get the children to do what they are called to do. Parents, even if you are not Nigerians, parents fail at certain things, and when they are growing up, they force it upon their children. You ask children today, what do you want to become? They tell you they want to become this, they want to become that, they want to become that. What is the one thing that you can do? Are you doing it very well? There are people that are called, they shine shoes. They shine shoes. They shine shoes. So since you came, sit down here. What they can do very well is to shine shoes. And so they sat down. They get you to sit down at airport. And then guess what they can do? Let me quickly clean myself. They start to shine. Actually, his shoes are dirty, so let me help him. They begin to shine it. They begin to shine it. The shoe that looks so ugly, all of a sudden started taking shape. Because they have been called to do this. This one thing I do, forgetting the things that are behind. Ladies and gentlemen, I read a story of somebody who from shining shoes became a millionaire. How? Because he shined the shoe of a millionaire, and the millionaire got him through. He knew how to do one thing. Stay at your duty post. Forget about the things that distract. A lot of people distract you. And they make you look down on what you are called to do. I know you may look down on me right now, but I want you to know, in a matter of time, in a matter of days, if I am faithful with what God has called me today, and I begin to shine my shoe, shine the shoes of the person I'm shining. To you, I'm a shoe shiner. And please, let me go back to my country. If your parents send you here, and you tell them, no, I'm going to shine shoes, they will rain curses, rain abuse, and everything over you. But let me tell you this, one thing I do, no weapon formed fashion against you shall prosper. Every curse that is curseless shall never come to pass. Stay focused on the shoe shining. Don't be distracted with the guy riding Lincoln Navigator today. But don't be distracted by the person getting married today. Stay focused at one thing that you know that God has called you to do, in spite of things that happen around you. Because if you are faithful, and you are faithful in this, the Bible says, when the Son of Man shall come, shall he find faith on earth? That will be the title of my second message this afternoon. Faith. But before I talk about that, focus. I want to ask a young person right now, as I talk to that person, what is God calling you to do? What assignment has he given you? If you have discovered your assignment, that is called vision. If you are pursuing your assignment, that is called mission. And if you are not distracted, that is called focus. I repeat it for the hearing impaired. If you've discovered your assignment, that is called vision. If you are pursuing your assignment, that is called mission. If you are not distracted, that is called focus. What have you been called to focus on? Because there are so many things that will distract you. Friends will distract you. Enemies will distract you. People will distract you. And let me let you know this one thing. I want you to know this, which is true, is that a lot of people that we are shouting at them and saying they are celebrities today are really empty barrels that are committing suicide. They have money, but money cannot fill in the void. There is something about fulfillment. As I wrap this message, I want to tell you about Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul had a mission that he wants to go to Rome. And there are so many prophecies that came that said, do not go. The man refused to be distracted. Let me tell you this, church. If you are focused, write this, number one. Avoid every distraction. Avoid every distraction, because they'll come your way. In Acts of the Apostle, verse 21, you find them distracted. Trying to distract Paul. He refused. He remained resolute. He remained steady. I want to go to Jerusalem. They say it's not part of your calling. He said no. It is an updated memo. And they say you are going to die. He said even if I will die, I want to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday in my prayer time with God, me and God were talking. I told God, I said, this is all I know how to do. I know how to preach. It's one thing I know how to do. Whatever you put me in may not necessarily mean that I won't succeed, but I won't be a master in it. But my question is that when the Creator comes, will He find me faithful at my duty? But I know people that are called to do this, but there is something called dollar. Because this one, except God pays you if you are doing it the right way. Not the one that I start prophesying false to you. I see you with a Mercedes Benz. I see you see he quickly said amen. But if I can see you with a Mercedes Benz, I can see you yesterday you committed fornication. Why don't we hear those kind of words of knowledge? Yesterday you committed fornication. Repent! We don't hear those kind of message. You know why? Because it drives people away. Yeah, so the one we want to do. So we have changed the message. People come to church as sinners and leave more sinful. In those days, people will show up in church and their sin will be convicting them. But today, people will show up in church and sin and they're relaxing in sin. In those days, when the message is going on, people drop everything and are focused on the message. Today, while the message is going on, people are just chatting. I can't stand her. I can't stand her look. People are comparing dresses. Oh, look at what she wore. But this is one thing I do. Today, pastors leave their calling to something else. And so sometimes I'm not sure, are you a pastor or a businessman? And I hear that we're in a generation where we multitask. But I hear one thing: when Jesus came, when he ended up in this ministry, he forgot that. Don't be distracted, number one. When you are focused, you meet a lot of discouragement. People will try to discourage you. Don't be discouraged. When you are focused, because of my time, you meet a lot of storm that will want to destroy you. Don't worry about it. When you are focused, you meet a lot of people that want to carry you. People want to sing your praise. I'll give you an example. Apostle Paul was on his way to Rome. And in Acts chapter 28, in 27, the ship suffered a wreckage. Let me tell you this. When you are focused, until you fulfill your destiny, nothing can destroy you. Because you came on an assignment of God. The devil would like to cheat you from that assignment, but God would like to keep you. I ask you this question: have you ever seen an actor die before the movie is over? Talk to me. Have you ever seen an actor die? You see, I don't like these actors of these days. I grew up in the days of Bruce Lee and Rambo. Rambo 1, Rambo 2, Rambo 3. I don't know why we don't have Rambo 4. But I grew up in those days of Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee will jump from 10 skyscraper, but Bruce Lee will survive. There are many arrows that will fly around Rambo. Many bullets. Only Rambo will carry that gun. It's called a magazine. And everybody will begin to fall and die. And Rambo never dies. You know why? Because Rambo read Psalm 91. 1,000 will fall at my side and 10,000 at my right hand side. They shall not come near me. Let me let you know this, that every movie, as long as you are focused on your assignment, you never die. Because if you die, the movie is over. And God is faithful to his commission. He will never allow his mission to die. His mission can never be aborted. That is why it's called mission. Have you ever seen that there is somebody that at Mission Impossible? What's his name? You know it. It is impossible. Oh, join me for second service as I talk about faith. It is impossible, but as long as you're on that mission, it is possible. Your presence focused on that mission makes it possible. So don't be afraid of things that come around you. If you are focused on what you are called to do, heaven will defend you. Apostle Paul said, last night an angel stood by me. An angel said to me, you will get there. I've come to prophesy to somebody. Stand to your feet. I've come to prophesy. I prophesy that you will not die, you'll get there. I say you'll not die, you'll get there. I say you'll not die, you'll get there. I say you'll not die, you'll get there. That amen needs to be born again. I say you'll not die, you'll get there. If you can be focused on your calling, focus on that vision, focus on that assignment. I tell you, the key to greatness in life is focus. Shout focus. People that are focused are millionaires. Shout focus. People that are focused are billionaires. Shout focus. People that are focused are fulfilled. Shout focus. People that are focused arrive. Forget about what people tell you. Let me tell you this. When you are focused, delay is never a denial. There is no person that has ever arrived and achieved something in life that has not gone through a setback. A setback is a test to your resolution if you are focused on that thing. And a lot of you get setbacks and you chicken into another thing. You're studying engineering, you failed, and you said to me, no, pastor, maybe engineering is not for me. No, sir, engineering is for you. But there is no star that doesn't have a scar. Every star, show me a star in this world. I'll show you if he can be bold enough to remove his shirt. I'll tell you where he has been born. People born him. Circumstances born him. Situation born him. People betray. Hey, can I talk to you about betrayal? People let him down. People let her down. But there is one thing. They know how to leave things behind. Because I don't have the time to bring baggage into my present. Because sufficient for the day is the evil thereof. I want to be focused on my assignment. I know I'm not out of word, but I'm out of time. That everyone that is listening to this message, or whoever is going to be watching this message, or live streaming right now, from anywhere in the world, I prayed this morning, cause them to be immovable, to be stable,